Disclaimer: efforts have been made to not to infringe any copyright. If so, it may be brought to the notice for acknowledgement in future editions. No parts of this digital content may be reproduced, stored, or distributed in any or by any means either on paper or electronic media unless authorized. Digital content for candidates with speech and hearing disability. Sector: Gem and Jewelry. Subsector: Handmade gold and gems set jewelry. Occupation: Polishing and cleaning. Reference ID: PWD GMJ Q0701. Version 1.0. NSQF level 3. Unit 2.3, Types of Jewelry. Unit 2.4, Introduction to Diamonds and Gemstone. Unit 2.3, Types of Jewelry. Unit Objective: at the end of this movie, you will be able to understand different types of jewelry that are manufactured for Indian and international markets. Unit 2.3.1, Types of Indian Jewelry. Antique Jewelry. This kind of jewelry has a dull and rough look. Antique jewelry comes in numerous forms like meenakari, kundan work,
Jadao.
etc. Bead jewelry. During ancient times, people used to make beads out of gold, silver, copper, clay, ivory, and even wood. Beads made out of gold and silver are very popular in India. Number 3. Beads of various sizes are used in plain gold, silver, and studded jewelry. Bridal jewelry. These days, silver and platinum jewelry are gaining popularity, although gold jewelry is still the most popular metal. Bracelets, anklets, wedding necklaces, pendants, earrings, bangles, amulets, toe rings, finger rings, nose rings, hairpin. These are examples. Customized jewelry. Customized jewelry gives total freedom to the customer about the specifics of the jewelry. Like ready-made jewelry, in customized jewelry too has a number of options like gold jewelry, silver jewelry. In ready-made jewelry, the jeweler shows the customer catalog and gives his or her personal suggestions. In customized jewelry, the customer and craftsman together decide what design has to be made. Often the customer knows what he or she desires and takes this idea to the jeweler in the form of a sketch or picture. Filigree jewelry. Customized jewelry gives total freedom to the customer about the specific of the jewelry. Pure gold or silver is made into very thin wires by passing it through a wire drawing machine or by hammering. After this, the two thinnest wires are heated and twisted around a rotating wheel machine known as charkha. They are then flattened again to make it as a single wire. This wire is bent in different ways to give it many different forms and shapes. Plain gold jewelry. Some major gold jewelry of India includes necklaces, nose rings, earrings, hair clips, waistbands, or toe rings, etc. Jadao jewelry. In Jadao jewelry, precious and semi precious stones, gems, crystals, and beads are embedded in gold. When the gold becomes flexible, the stones are set on it with great precision and artistry. After that, it is allowed to cool down and the stones get fixed on it without any glue or carvings. The shite areas make the basic design. Gharias are responsible for engraving and making holes. Meenakari or enameling is done by the enameler and the goldsmith takes care of the kundan or the gold. Uncut diamonds called polki or vilandi are used as the central stone. Meenakari or artwork done at the back of the jewel is purely for beautifying purposes. The stone setters first set the stone in silver foil, then combine with the finishing of pure gold. Kundan jewelry. Traditional Kundan jewelry has stones studded on one side and colorful minakari on the back side. The entire technique of Kundankari lies in the skillful setting of stones in gold, which is rarely solid. Holes are cut for the gems, engraving is carried out, and the pieces are enameled. The main part of the ornament is made out of lak, a natural resin. Later, lak is inserted into a hollow parts and is then visible from the front through the holes left for the gems. Highly refined gold or kundan is used to cover the lak and gems are then pushed into the kundan. To increase the strength of the joints and to give it a smooth finish, more kundan is applied. Lak or lacquer jewelry. The process of making lak or lacquer jewelry is complex. Glass beads, flower shaped mirrors, and decorative wires are used for the enhancement of beauty of the jewelry. The bangles of the lak consist of an inner area that has a covering of thin layer of superior quality lak. Main lac, when mixed with a material similar to white clay, strengthens the bangle. The heating, mixing, pressing, and hammering of the dried ingredients take place repeatedly and soft dry paste is formed. Once this paste is heated, it is shaped further and the expansion of the lac makes up for the required thickness. Next, a flat shaped tool is used to roll the bangle across the flat surface, which gives it a proper thickness. The shaping is done by controlling the lac into grooves colored on every side of the mold. The lac takes the shape of the groove into which it is forced. This process, which requires great precision. Meenakari or Meenakari jewelry. In Meenakari jewelry, precious stones are set and then enameled with gold. As it generally done on the reserve side of Kundan jewelry, Meenakar has to work with goldsmith and engraver. The great the art requires high skill and its difficulty for application requires a technical mindset. In Meenakari, the piece of metal on which the work is to be done is fixed on a lac stick. This creates walls or grooves to hold color. Enamel dust of required color is then poured into the grooves and each color is put under fire individually. The heat of the furnace melts the color and the colored liquid spreads equally into the groove. This process is repeated with each color. Colors which are most heat resistant are applied first and as they are reheated with each additional color. Once the last color has been heated, the material is cooled and polished with a gate. The depth of the grooves filled with different colors determines the play of light. Silver and gold are used for the base of meenakari. Choice of colors in which silver has to be green, yellow, or blue, as these are the colors which stick with it. As for gold, all the colors can be applied to it, and this is also the reason why metal is preferred for meenakari jewelry. Unit 2.3.2 Categories of Jewelry. These are various categories of jewelry such as head ornament, neck ornament, hand ornament, body ornaments, leg and feet ornaments. Each of these are further divided as below. Head ornament, mang tika, sarpesh, worn or turban by bridegroom. Neck ornaments, necklace, choker, chains, hand and arm ornaments, bracelets, bangles, armband, ring, cufflinks, body ornaments, tie pins, waistband, kamarpatta, leg and feet ornaments, anklets, pile, jhanjhar, toe rings, tips. A polisher and cleaner will come across different categories of jewelry while working. It is very important that a polisher and cleaner know the type of jewelry they are polishing and cleaning. Other than the above mentioned jewelry types from India, there are some more types which are Navratna jewelry. Unit 2.4, Introduction to Diamonds and Gemstone. Unit objective. At the end of this unit, you will be able to understand the basics of diamonds and gemstones. Unit 2.4.1, Introduction to Diamonds. Diamonds are the hardest materials on earth. They are made of carbon, the lead of a pencil. Diamonds are graded for 4 C's. It is done with relatively hard-faced polishing wheels mounted on polishing motor. Clarity, color, cut, carat. Although diamonds are the hardest, they can break if they are not handled carefully. If you drop a diamond jewelry, ask your supervisor to check for any damages. Diamonds can become milky when temperature is 800 degrees Celsius and more. If you are polishing and cleaning a wax set jewelry, check if any stones are missing or damaged. The table is the biggest facet, phase of the stone. The girdle is the main area where the mental setting secures the stone. The girdle of a diamond can break if not handled properly, especially if it is extremely thin in size. Cuts and shapes for diamonds: round, princess, oval,
Marquise,
heart,
Emerald.
pear, astro, cushion, trillion, bagwit, radiant. Unit 2.4.2 Introduction to Gemstones. Gemstones are also called colored stones. In the market, they are divided into precious and semi precious. In wax setting, only gemstones having a hardness of more than 9 are used. If you are polishing and cleaning a wax set jewelry, check if any stones are missing or damaged. Gemstones having hardness below 9 will get damaged. Cutting of gemstones. Brilliant cut. 8 corners. Rose. Half rose. Step cut. Scissor cut.
Ceylon.
Cut. Emerald cut. Table cut.
Cabochon.
And mixed cut. Shapes of gemstones. Square, rectangular, octagon, French cut, pandalock, navate, pample, briolet, can, trapeze, heart, crest, ball, and oval. Tips 1. Diamonds are the hardest materials on earth. Number 2. Diamonds are graded for 4 C's: clarity, color, cut, carat. Number 3. The table is the biggest face of the stone. Number 4. The griddle of the diamond can break if not handled, especially if it is extremely thin in size. Number 5. Gemstones are also called colored stones. Number 6. Gemstones having hardness below 9 will get damaged. Number 7. Check for any missing or damaged stones when polishing and cleaning. Thank you.